What's going on, everybody? Matt here, bringing you guys a quick little video of the latest re-leather that I have done. This is my second one ever, and just wanted to show you guys what all we've got going on. This is the WWE Spinner Championship belt. Changed the nameplate here. As you can tell, the nameplate's two different colors. That wasn't my choice as to what color I got. It was just sort of a here's your personalized nameplate deal. Then of course we'll go into the details. You got your nice little line here. Then of course the shell stamping. And then of course you got your snap box and your snap box tooling. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Got a couple little nicks where I was cutting the backing off with the scissors. And the shell tooling goes all the way around into the other side here. And then we go into this snap box, which of course this one is much longer than the replica strap that comes with these belts. For whatever reason, the female snaps actually start like out here, and then you do the 5, but I didn't like that at all. It was nowhere near close to what the ones on TV were, so I decided to take it upon myself to shorten this to where this snap box and this snap box are the same distance from plate to snap. I have seen more pictures where a few of them, these snaps actually started here, but I didn't like that either, so I wanted a more uniform look on either side, and that's what I got. So here's the female snaps with the snap box, and I decided to go with silver tip. Some of the ones that I was seeing, the snaps were silver, and the tip was silver, but the plates were also raised, so sort of just to go with this one, and I just went with where the plates are gold and then they're detailed with the silver. I decided to do that and just do the same thing with the snaps, where the snaps were gold and the tip was silver. So pretty cool little thing here. We'll get this bad boy flipped over real quick. This belt's actually got quite a bit of weight on it now. It weighs significantly more than what it did with the replica strap on it. Here's this part, and of course there's that, for those of you who are curious as to how the tip goes on. I know some tips that you can buy are wedge fit, where you just force it down onto the side of the strap. These are actually really nice. Just set with screws. Of course it punches holes into the strap, but if you don't ever plan on taking this thing back apart, which is why I re-leathered it, then you have no worries, as my camera decides to focus on its own. And of course we have this here. This is actually black. The light is reflecting off of it for whatever reason, so I don't know why that looks really white, but anyway, decided to go with a suede back on this one. Suede was used on the one that Triple H carried, so decided to go with that. It's a much cleaner look. It's actually a little bit more, I mean, of course it shows pretty much anything and everything you do to it, but it's so much nicer, I guess. But and I put leather washers underneath the screws to give them more of a pronounced setting on the backing. I was going to go with metal washers, but I didn't want to put that much force on those screws, so I just took some excess suede, put all the screws in there, cut them all out, and then just put them there, and it was literally just enough to make these pop just a little bit better. I don't know if you can see that in some lights, but they're pretty up there. I mean, not like super crazy, they're not miserable. And of course you got the screw part there, not too bad, pretty smooth. And of course into your male snaps, which doesn't really show anything, but yeah, this is my second re-leathering. Very happy with the way it turned out. The belt itself is actually still pretty flexible. You can definitely set it up, snap it. The strap itself has got pretty good thickness on it. It's about as thick as the replica strap, if not a little bit more. And then of course the suede, you can actually see the two differences, because here's the normal strap here, and then the suede is this set part here. And then of course I've put an edge all the way around it. But yeah, it's still pretty flimsy, pretty floppy. It's soft, but yeah, it does have a lot of weight on it. And of course the spacing between the plates is one of the things that keeps it so stiff. If I would have had the snap boxes pushed where they were for the replica strap, these would have been a whole lot more flimsy and everything else, but I didn't want that. I wanted this belt to look new and feel new, and that's what I got. And just now realized it's upside down. But you guys get the idea, more or less just showing off the tooling. And yeah, of course I do these pretty much anytime. This is a service that I offer full time. You can check it out in my store. We can get you straps done, replacement straps, with or without backing. And I even have an option to buy the replica, and when it gets here do it and then just send you the whole thing. It's a little bit more pricey, but it also gets you, there's a lot more options that go with it too, so that helps. But yeah, hope you guys liked it. This was probably one of my favorite releathers I've done. The Intercontinental title was pretty good, but this one, just for whatever reason, just went really well. Looks really nice, so I'm really happy with it. But I think that'll be it, and yeah, so we will catch you guys in the next video.